Hey guys, Rich here. Today in this video, I just got home from college just now after my exams. Yeah, I'm sweating right now. It's not good. I just got home from college after my exams. Drinking water. And today in this video, I'm gonna be doing like a new video today. Which it's gonna take like a while just to get all this done, but I'm gonna try and do like half of this. I don't know, maybe a quarter, I don't know, but I'll find out. In this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the new Nissan Z, the RZ34, which is like the new version of the Nissan. It's like a replacement for the 350 and the 370. And yeah, so let's do it. Also remember to like the video and subscribe and comment. So also remember to like the video and subscribe and comment below what you guys think of this. And I'm not sure if I'll do more videos, but I'll find out eventually in the near future. So let's get started. So the Nissan Z RZ34. The Nissan Z the Nissan Z, known in Japan as the Nissan Fairlady DZ, which is heap burn in Japanese. I'll show you the symbols. So right here, we got the symbols right here for which is Japanese. So Nissan Fairlady is the 7th generation of the Z car line of sports cars manufactured by Nissan. The model succeeded the 370Z, though is built on a modified and revised version of the previous generation's platform. The model also drops the numerical nomenclature of the previous generations. So let's do the overview. So manufacture is obviously by Nissan, also called the Nissan Fairlady Z in Japan. Production is from April 2022 and is still in production still after like a year. Model years from 2023 and the present, which is still this year. Well, obviously is this year. Assembly is in at Kaminokawa in Tochigi in Japan, which is at the NMTP Nissan Motor Tohigi plant. Designer is Naoyuki Okoshi for the exterior, and the interior is by Takuya Yamashita for the interior. Now the body and chassis next. The chassis, so the class is a sports car and it's S. Body style is a two-door fastback coupe or coupe. Layout is a front mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Its platform is related onto the Nissan. Platform is a Nissan FM platform, and it's related to the Nissan 370Z, which is like its replacement. Powertrain, this is going to be a good one. The engine is a 3-liter VR30 DTTT twin turbocharged V6, which makes 298 kilowatts, 406 PS, 400 horsepower, which is a good amount for a car like this new, and 350 pound-feet, 475 newton meters of torque. Transmissions, two versions you can get is a 9-speed Jatco, I think it's spelled Jatco, JR913E/Mercedes 9G Tronic Automatic, or for your proper drivers out there, if you want something fun, if you want it to be fun, you go in with a 6-speed FS6R3. You go in with a 6-speed FS6R31A manual. So that's good. I'll choose the manual over an automatic any day, anytime. Now we got the dimensions. So the wheelbase is first. It is 2,551 millimeters, 100.4 inches. Length of 4,380 millimeters, 172.4 inches. The width 1,845 millimeters, 72.6 inches. The height is 1,315 millimeters. I say it in a shorter way because it's much faster. 51.8 inches. I have to repeat it because sometimes I'm either speaking too fast or I can't hear what I have to say usually. Now the curb weight is from 3,486 to 3,602 pounds, which is like 1 pound more than Brian's Toyota Supra from the first Fast and Furious movie. God, it's been like over 22 years since the first movie was out. And it was 1,581 to 1,634 kilograms. Chronology is next. Its predecessor is the Z34 Nissan 370Z. The Z was introduced in August 2021. The car uses Nissan's VR30 DDTT engine and built on an evolution of the Nissan FM Z34 platform. As a result, it uses the model called RZ34. Next up is the history. In 2018, the 7th gen Nissan Z was first hinted by Alfonso Albaiza, the senior vice president for global design of Nissan, confirmed to Australian automotive magazine Which Car that a direct successor to the Nissan 370Z was in development. On March 19th, 2020, Nissan filed a trademark for a new version of the Z car logo. On May 28th, 2020, as part of Nissan's global restructuring plan named Nissan Next, Nissan's official YouTube channel released a short video showcasing its updated vehicle lineup, including the new Z car. This video also confirmed that the new Z car would have retro styling, which is overall with its overall shape, and circular running lights referencing the 240Z, which is actually a really good car. The 240, the best. On September 15th, 2020, Nissan revealed the prototype version called the Nissan Z Proto Concept. The prototype was 4,382 millimeters, 172.5 inches long, which is 142 millimeters, 5.6 inches longer than the 370Z and the same width. Next up, we got production. The production model Z was foreshadowed by the Z prototype. Well, not prototype, sorry, but the Z Proto concept, which was presented on September 15th, 2020. There's a huge fly there, sorry. Yeah, on September 15th, 2020, the production version of the Z was unveiled on August 17th, 2021 at New York City by Nissan's official YouTube channel, and the car was presented by Cody Walker, brother of Paul Walker, who died like 10 years ago. Man, it's been so long without Paul. I mean, so long. May he rest in peace. But thank God that he has his brother to help him out with his charity, and it was lucky. I was lucky to get to see Paul's character in the Fast 10 movie, and I believe he might be in the 11th one, because the 11th one will. Wait. I was going to say it will be the last one, but I got rumors saying that the 12th one will be the final Fast and Furious movie. And that's going to conclude that chapter. That'll be the end of the road for the Fast franchise. So yeah, where was I? I completely forgot. The Russian version of the Z was unveiled on August 17th, 2021 in New York City by Nissan's official YouTube channel, and the car was presented by Cody Walker, brother of Paul Walker. The production model comes in 2 trim levels. Z Sports, Fairlady Z version S in Japan, and Z Performance, Fairlady Z version ST in Japan. The production of the new Z began in April 2022, with sales to begin in June 2022. So it was like 3 months after the car was in production. However, in April 2022, Nissan announced that worldwide deliveries of the Z will be delayed until mid-2022. So that's like in the middle of 2022, around, I don't know, June, I think, like middle of June, I think, I don't know. So until mid-2022, due to the impact on the supply parts, Nissan announced announced that the Z won't be available for the European market, including the UK, due to strict emissions and noise regulations. Now, for me, I find that like a disadvantage because it would be great if I could get to see one in real life on the road in Europe, but because of the emissions, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Heck, even if you guys wanted to see the car in real life, you wouldn't be able to get the chance because of the emissions. They wouldn't allow the car to be in Europe at all, which is a disappointment. But I've seen pictures of it in videos, and it was really good, actually. Pretty cool. I've seen it in videos and pictures, not in real life though, which is a disappointment for me. But that's how it is for them. Like, don't ask me. You can ask Nissan. Like, it was. You can ask Nissan. It was their idea. So yeah, Nissan announced the Z won't be available for the European market, including the UK, due to strict emissions and noise regulations. The Z is sold only in the Japanese, North American, Australian, and other non-European markets. Pricing for the Japanese market was announced in April 2022, with the base version S, which is the sport version, starting at 5,241,500 yen, which is around 41,081 US dollars as of current exchange rates, and the version ST, which is the performance version, starting at 6,462,500 yen, which is $50,650 as of current exchange rates. US pricing was also announced, starting at $41,015 for the sports version and the $51,015 for the performance version. So they're paying an extra 10 grand for the performance version of the Nissan. Now we got the Z Proto launch version, which is the launch version, which is like a prototype. After the unveiling of the Z, Nissan announced that a manual gearbox only launch edition will be introduced before the production model. Named the Z Proto Launch Edition, it would be limited to 240 units and have the same features as the Nissan Z Proto concept, including the black and yellow exterior color tone, bronze wheels with yellow brake calipers, black seats with yellow stitching and accents, and a yellow shift knob. The Z Proto Launch Edition also features yellow stitching throughout the cabin, suede, cloth door trim panels, and proto spec badging. Japanese market pricing for the proto spec starts at 6,966,300 yen. In the US, it's like $55,000 as of current exchange rates. Pricing for the US starts at $54,000. That's like for the different versions of the car. So different versions of it have like different pricings. Yeah, as you can see, I did it in black, but then I had to do it in blue because my pen was running out. And and it took me a long while just to finish this off. It took me ages to finish this off. Let me see if there's anything else, but the wind is strong. It's not going to allow me. Sorry, my battery is about to die. Well, not that, we got 20% left. Now we got the Fairlady DC Customized Proto. At the 2022 Tokyo Auto Salon, Nissan unveiled a one-off prototype named Fairlady Z Customized Proto, which is slightly different than the Z Proto Launch Edition. Nissan stated they introduced this Proto to honor its predecessor's heritage. Also stated, gauge customer and fan interest for potential future accessory offerings. This Fairlady DC Customized Proto features a new orange body color, split front grille, black 8-spoke wheels with Nissan Z badged tires, black graphics package with graphics package with a black roof, accents and stripes, front fender flares, carbon fiber front splitter, and side skirts. No technical changes have been made for the production version Z. It's important to stay hydrated. Alright, now we got the Z Performance. The Z Performance, known as Fairlane Z version ST in Japan, has the same VR30D DTT, a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine generating a maximum power output of 298 kilowatts, 405 PS, 400 horsepower, at 6,400 RPM and 350 pound-feet, 475 newton-meters of torque at 1,600 to 5,600 RPM with a redline at 6,800 RPM. This trim also has the same 6-speed manual and 9-speed auto. This trim retains all the features and upgrades of the base sport trim as well as other new features. Other upgrades includes synchro rev matching system for manual transmissions only, GTR inspired paddle shifters with launch control for auto transmission models. So apparently they took out it has GTR R35 pedals with the launch control system, so that's pretty good. And even sportier suspension setup over the sport trim, and larger brake rotors or brake discs with 14-inch front and 13.8 inch at the rear with red floating aluminum calipers with 4 piston at the front and 2 piston at the rear. 4 piston at the front and 2 piston at the rear. For the performance trim, Nissan also offers a mechanical clutch type limited slip differential, 19-inch raised superlight forged alloy wheels with Bridgestone Potenza S007 high-performance street tires, front and rear spoilers to improve downforce, sports dual exhaust outlets, heated leather seats with 4-way power adjustable system, 9-inch touchscreen and infotainment with sat-nav, Nissan Connect services, and an 8-speaker Bose audio system. The manual version has a curb weight of 3,536 pounds, 1,604 kilos, and the auto version has a curb weight of 3,602 pounds, 1 pound more than Brian Super from the first Fast and Furious movie, 1,634 kilos. Now we got, let's see how much we got left. Alright, so let's see, so we got specifications. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing part 2 right now, so I realize that it's gonna take a while just to finish all this off, but I'll be back for part 2, and I'll try to get this done, and I might see you guys in the next video. So I'll be back soon for part 2. Stay tuned.